everybody? My name is Backseating and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. The day before reset vibes, we also got a little bit of preparation in store for two streams today. A stream on Genshin tonight or this evening, and then one late tonight for another game. But for this game, this stream is gonna probably be a bit on the longer side. It might be a bit on the longer side. I'm gonna end up testing a few things while I actually try to first get the clear I need to get. But we're gonna level up Skirk's talents, and then we're gonna see how she does in Fearless for Stygian Onslaught. I should be able to clear it. I'm pretty confident in my account, to be honest. If I could get close with Ganyu, I could probably clear it with Skirk. And to be fair, I feel like if I optimize my Ganyu team a bit, I probably could clear with her. Come on, thumbnail. Come on. Okay, nothing. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. I was hoping to finish that before logging in, but I'm already gonna load into the game now. I think I already did my refresh, so there's nothing else here. One other thing though. I don't know why. I checked Monster. Nothing. For whatever reason, Hazel's a part, what this, part 5 or 6. So that's interesting. Since I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, I kind of don't want to waste too much of my resin. I'm gonna need it for reset vibes with the fragiles. I'm gonna try to not use my condense. I'll probably use all my fragiles I currently have for the talents I need to farm. But first, let me finish this. I was like, I think of the thumbnail. I think I did pretty decent on it. It's alright. I think it might be a bit over the top though, but I do like this character. I still don't know how to feel with her playstyle though, because frankly, it is about what I expected. It's like, it's alright. Is it fun? It's just flashy. I don't know. Outside DPS, I'm a bit more strict against. I love the thumbnail, but first things first. Does the mic sound like? I need to know. Can I hear the mic? Oh. How does the mic sound? How does the mic sound? Mic sounds pretty okay, I think. Okay. Alright. No crunching problems and whatnot. It doesn't seem like. My mouth is pretty close to the mic though. Maybe about here? Maybe about here is fine. Is this good? Maybe around here. I guess this is fine. Yeah, I think I can do with that. So, yeah, it's fine. So, first things first, I'm going to use a chunk of my resin today to do this. I need a lot of these though, man. The thing that I'm worried about is probably More. I'm definitely gonna run out of more doing this. Might have to put a dent using my starters. Still trying to get used to using Skirk. I think I've gotten like her usual combo down. I just think it's probably better for me to not worry about normal attacking with her as often as I do. Funny part is, I kind of want to burst with her because I think I can against these.
A dash of frosting! Goose on the loop!
Game's up. Fun's over.
I'm gonna do it like this first.
Annihilate! Ha!
I'll use the one condense and then I'm gonna use the fragiles. Well, probably should just use her burst.
The pinnacle of excellence! A little of...
Fearless.
Oh shit, I didn't realize she'd be off by a little bit. Whoops.
Gotcha.
I forgot to be honest. I don't know what I'm doing.
Merciless.
There's no way that was a fragile. This looks like ass. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, so it does show up here. I couldn't find it before because it didn't show up in the top left corner. Now I actually do see it. The skip reward cutscene. I gotta say, seeing this here is quite revolutionary, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna make grinding a different experience now. I wonder what the next artifact clip's gonna be. I'm hoping it's on Skirk's set.
A dash of frosting! A burst of...
Fearless.
Another star goes out!
Honestly, I wonder if she can do that by herself. 'Cause I'm like doing all these rotations like I need to do that.
Merciless.
Gosh, that's a fragile. That's so ass. Okay. Please give me some purples next time, because like that is so painful when it just I don't like it. It is nice seeing the skipper word cutscene though. I like it.
Yoo-hoo!
Busted.
Off to the freezer!
Into
I
the
don't think
void.
there's do. Yeah, her burst is that strong. I figured. The zoom out though. That's crazy. Should I use the last one? Hmm, what's up, homie? Let's just see how much we have before I decide to use that last fragile. There's still more fragile we can get this patch, but man, I'm still sad that it seems like there is a benefit to waiting fragile and Stygian onslaught during an outbreak period, but it also doesn't feel worth it after a certain point, since it's not like you get more than one feather. The Dust of Enlightenment, if you were like really unload into there, it would just be extra artifacts, which can be beneficial to some people, but I don't know. What's up, homie? I'm feeling pretty good. I just found out earlier the summer anime lineup, and oh my dear God, there's some anime I'm looking forward to watching. So I'm pretty excited about that. Very excited, actually. Very, very excited. There's like 7 anime that I'm looking forward to watching. The one that I can't believe we've been waiting so long for it, bro. It was My Dress Up Darling is finally getting its second season. I can't believe it. I I honestly thought they were never gonna do it. I was like, come on, man. I mean, it was actually really good. So I'm really happy to see it's getting a second season. I can't believe Rent to Cover is still going, but that one is funny. The funny one. Outside of that, what what else? Demon Slayer's quote unquote final season. I'm gonna say the movie, but I forgot what it was called. But the final arc that's being turned into a movie that's coming out during the summer lineup. The one I didn't think would particularly take as long as Rising of the Shield Hero, season 4, but you know,
The worst part about training for long periods is managing the physical pain and fatigue. You can use abyssal power to help ease muscle strain, but that's physically draining too. So I learned a few stretching exercises instead. They're surprisingly effective. If you find yourself having the same issues, I can teach them to you.
it's all nice. Alright, so I do need to use one of these today, or else this resin's gonna max out by tomorrow's stream, and I don't want that. Didn't get anything from condensing, which sucked, but all I need is these, and we'll get more of these talents on Tuesday for Magic Theater, so I'm no rush for this. But wow, no extra. Okay. Only 2. Okay. Would have wished I got a little bit more than that. This means I might double refresh today then. And maybe use all my resin into it. I might have to pull all my resin into it. Oh, it doesn't even matter because I don't have that many of these. So I don't even need to rush it anyways. I want to increase the damage of her burst because her burst honestly does good damage. In the right situation with enemies that are infused, I think her teams are really strong. Like the best team that I have for her, obviously, is really strong against like those pyro infused enemies that I just farmed for her. But I'll be honest, I'd rather be able to hopefully melt through them quickly because getting her super subtlety after that is annoying. So I guess I'll have to farm a little bit more today then. Yeah. I can level that up once and I could level up this one once, but maybe I'll wait before I do that. So I guess I'll use a little bit more resin then. Oh, I didn't turn it in yet.
Thank you for complete.
Okay, let's go back over here. I don't know how much of the purple books I should farm though. Part of me doesn't want to run through all my condensed in here, but a part of me thinking about it. Alright, let's try a little bit different. I could either do her ability and then use her burst to improve the damage of her burst, or just use her normal burst like I did earlier, doing her normal burst without actually wasting the super subtlety is very interesting, given how much you actually get.
Paradigm shift.
Yeah, it gets close, but not close enough, unfortunately. You know, I use this one. That really did not feel like I used a fragile. That is crazy to me. That straight up is crazy to me. Then I will use one more. Condense. Wow, Skirk interrupts him so he can't go underground. I was not expecting that. I was actually not expecting that. That's actually impressive to see her do that. So she can interrupt him so he doesn't go underground. You you do that. I didn't even notice that behind there. That always there. Huh. Okay, let's go back. Good enough to get this next upgrade at least. Then I should be confident enough trying to see how she does in Fearless for Stygian Onslaught, 'cause I'm pretty sure she's strong enough. My build is quite strong on her. It's going to be hard to replicate the investment I have on the Marshall Hunter build, but at least I know I can stay comfy in the domain type. Which, speaking of that, have I actually farmed or actually tried to fight the Weasel with her? I might actually take the time to pay a visit to that domain for a second. Because when the outbreak period for Stygian Onslaught ends, then I have to go back to just farming that domain again. Because I'm pretty sure you can't farm anymore in there. If I'm wrong, we'll see about doing more, I guess. Okay, I like farming in there. Maybe change up and use other bosses to fight, but you can only pick between 3, so I don't know. Hey. Getting this is gonna be a bitch, but I'm going to just accept it as such. I thought I would upgrade this, but I chose not to. I think I'll just come back to this when I get this to crown. Which crowning this means that this has to say level 13 since her talent's increasing the talent level of this. So it looks stronger than it actually is, but you know, it's still strong. She gets quite the increase too per talent level actually. Yeah, she gets quite the increase. What the hell? I just realized that. Her no attack combo like goes up a decent amount. Her attack doesn't matter, opponent doesn't matter. But her no attack string actually does a decent increase per level. Okay. Now we got the crown. Oh right. I said talent level 13 earlier, didn't I? I'm an idiot. That's Constellation Skirk I'm thinking about. Talent 11 would actually be the extra. Forgot. Anyways. I just need one more of these. So if I get one more of these, I'm probably going to focus this. This is why I'm probably not going to just upgrade this instead. I would use another condense for that, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'd rather crown this first, which she really does get a decent buff from like her normal texturing. It goes up quite a decent amount. This is without even talking about this passive that just buffs her damage by so much. That's not bad. And I tried to do a different build with Skirk, but nothing comes close to this one. I thought I could do it, but no, I think I'm close. Alright, so I guess I'll be working with 4 condensed today for farming, which is fun, I guess, but right now we're gonna see if she can do Fearless, but I might replay her in the other one first, in Menacing, difficulty 4, before I do that. I don't think I actually played her in there yet, so I at least know how this team runs. The thing that's gonna suck doing Fearless is that I know I'm gonna need another cryo, because I'm pretty sure I've watched people's clears, and so far having an extra cryo makes a big difference. And I was debating between Kai and Rosaria, but I need a different piece on him. June tried to give that to him, but I'm gonna have to give him something for now. That's good enough. His build was originally built around Milk. I did like Melt with Emblem on Kaya, which I really liked. He's also C6 and double crowned. So, do like using his Kaya a lot. I like playing Melt with Kaya a lot more than Freeze, even though he's pretty good in Freeze with him being at C6. Even before that. But I feel like Rosaria's gonna be fine, but I'm probably gonna end up still trying her taking this back full. Yeah, I might still end up doing that. I would say for at least Stygian Onslaught, every time I reset, it's gonna end up taking me back to actually having to rerun it. Well, it doesn't matter.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
Alright. I'll try menacing with her first. "69 seconds." I remember I struggled with Versa clearing this, but it wasn't that hard. I feel like now it'd be a little bit different. I think I have a different. It was before I swapped her build, I think, or I could be wrong. Anyways, third team was with Ganyu. Oh right. Oh, you can check it here. What, this here before? Before I couldn't find like a way to actually preview my builds. Which, is she on the right one? Oh, I let her take that. I guess it makes sense. Because the other circle is being preoccupied. And I'm not using C6 Gaming right now. Which sucks because I do want to at least give him a good try. But I didn't invest into him enough for that. How do you switch between this? Okay, that's how you switch between it. Okay, I need to go here. Look at level 80, which means she's probably more likely to get hurt, but she should be fine. I'd like to see if I can do it without Rosaria, and then I could probably try again with Rosaria, maybe. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be fine either way. Where I always keep going too far down here. We'll try and see what happens. Wait, I have to change this one? What does she have? Or is it not going to show that? Because it's... So for me to start this one, I have to completely hold both of these. This not going to be a problem. This might actually get on my nerves though. Replaying this one will probably get on my nerves though. Okay, it just resets me back there. Okay. It's you. It's you. Yep, it's you. Of course it's you. 100% it is because of you that I have to redo it. Okay. The fact that I have to redo both kind of sucks, but it makes sense because I did change Marika's circlet for this build. Okay. This is going to be a longer stream than I thought. I might hold off on using my resin right away then.
Gotcha. Surge. Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Quiet.
But definitely enough for this, it looks like I figured. If I heard him fearless a bit of a story. Not bad. That's pretty good compared to what it was. Before it was 111 seconds. That's a big difference. I'll use one here. Now I gotta redo this piece of work. Okay. The funny part is this team is not perfect. I need to change shield in this team to actually improve it, but I don't care about that. I'm realizing I'm gonna have to redo difficulty 5 again because of this. I hate doing that.
Everybody stand up. Wrath from the skies. Full throttle. Let's light it up. You two. Time to end them. Teamwork is dreamwork. Light up a blazing sun.
Time to buckle down.
Try and stop me. Let's light it up. Everybody stand. Pyroclastic surge. Full throttle. Go in. Suffer the wrath of Eastling. Get to...
That's about the same time I had before. I still think I could do better, but I don't care. The problem will be the last one, because I know I struggled a little bit with this team, but I think, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Because the build I had Shanling on, she had a bit more courage than she has now, which is a bit worrisome. It's gonna be even worse when I have to redo difficulty 5. Man.
Booba, get them! Stop right there! Stronger! On my hook! Eat this! Nice and spicy! Hands where I can see! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! Oof! Hero incoming! Yeah! Good! Drop your weapons! U.S. Quick as a flash! Let's move! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! Good! Hi! Yeah! Good! Controlled breathing! Start the clock! Stop right there! Hands right! Nice and spicy! Yeah! Look out below! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt!
Okay, we're good for
Justice
this, I
o'clock!
believe.
Good! Hero incoming! Yeah! Justice will prevail! Drop your weapons! Final warning! Let's move! You're toast! Boom! Heads up! Hi!
Did this feel better than last time? Yeah, it was. 92 seconds from like, was it 107 or something? Something like that. Pretty good. That was all menacing though. Because of this, I know I have to redo all 3 on fucking Fearless. That's going to feel horrible for the other team. I'm gonna have to pray I can fucking get close to the clear that it took for me with Vressa, which is not something I'm looking forward to doing. Now, I can't really use Yelan for the clear I'm gonna have to do, so this is where I'm gonna try. I'm thinking of trying Rosaria first and then Kaya after, and seeing if there's a big difference between the two. Well, you could say might not have that much of a problem. It's gonna definitely be the Varessa team though, because the ER didn't get lowered it with the crit rate for something, which can be a big problem depending on how that turns out. Okay. Man, if Ressa could just get a piece that double crit a 10% ER, then I can bounce her CV off of that. Or does he have that on one? Okay, yes, he does have it on one of her pieces. Man. It took me exactly 120 seconds. I remember how long it took for me to get that too. I'm not looking forward to replaying that. Fuck me. To get this reward is actually going to be harder than I thought. Okay. Make seem should be fine. Rest is going to take me the longest.
Yeah! Ha! Punishment! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
Mine to wield.
Yeah! 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 Strike a pose! Time to shine! A little moose boosh! A
Okay, getting used to the combo.
Time to shine. Strike a deuce on the loose. Punish me. Mine to wield. Let the world collide. Light out. A burst of flavor. You can't run.
Probably could have used her burst to end it, but I'm gonna be honest. It still came down to the wire more than I thought it was going to. I've seen the other reset records. I wonder if I can get 96 seconds with Marika. I mean, I'm pretty sure her build didn't change that much with the circlet. It might actually improve because the circlet I have on her is my best circlet. As for the other team, I think I gimped Shanling, pretty sure. So I'm not looking forward to that one. Ooh, please be double crit attack percent. Ah, but it's 4-line start. That's still something. That's still something, bro. 4-line start, that's a big deal. Who? Actually, not who. Where is she at? Do I have a flower for her already or no? What I do? Oh, right. I mean, there's still a chance that this piece can be better than it. No. I was praying for 30 crit damage. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's worth keeping. I'd say it's better than this one, just because it's double crit. This attack percent doesn't make up for much. If it rolled into attack percent once now, it said this piece would have been a little bit better, just barely. The 2 flat attack rolls, despite it being meaningless, it still actually does something. Might even be a piece worth rerolling a Loki, but alright. The Rika team should be fine. I just hate how much I'm gonna end up having to reset the other one. I hope I can do enough damage.
Bring it! Fulfill our pact! Teamwork is strict! Light of the blazing sun!
Oh god, that's pretty bad. A pretty bad first hit there.
Try and stop! You two! Time to end them! Get to work! Go in! Wrath from the sky! Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Teamwork is strict! Pyroclastic surge!
That was not bad. That actually, I think that felt slightly better, even. About what I expected from a week on. Should I even bother with like a floor like that? Like going for double crit every time feels kind of meaningless, but I don't know. But since that's full on start, I don't think I want to try it. We're gonna be here a while. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get it first try. But I'm gonna fucking try. It's funny, this guy usually not the one that I struggled with the most, but in difficulty 5 it is.
Booba, get them! Form first! Stop right there! Yeah! Hands where I can... Yeah! Nice and spiced! Start the clock! Zero incoming! Yeah! Boost!
I think I told this okay,
Just
but I
6
could
o'clock!
have put in.
Headbutt! Kapow! Zero incoming! Yeah! Booba, get them! Eat this! Justice will come! Control breathing! On my mark! What? Justice o'clock! Yeah! Boost! Turn! Yeah! Final warning! Faster! Stronger! Let's
Is this worth doing this? I really wanted to get that. This is actually not bad. This is very doable, actually.
Nice and spicy. On my mark. Boost. Kapow! Justice o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. Turn. Yeah. Boost. Hands where I can see 'em. Drop your weapons.
Maybe I can get the first try, actually. That's actually hilarious. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Yes, sir. There we go. Actually, a slightly better clear as well. I don't understand what I did wrong, but I made that look pretty easy, even. Isn't that fucked up? I made that look pretty easy. I remember struggling on that. What? That's weird. I remember struggling on that. Okay. Well, let's go back and get that feather, shall we? I'm not going to end the stream just yet. I'm going to probably redo the cryo one. I want to see if there's that much of a difference with Kaya being used. He's on more of a DPS build though, so I'm not going to get that extra 20% attack on Skirk. I just want to kind of see how much of a difference that one makes or not. So I'm a little curious. And then maybe I could try Skirk without a Scuffy and see how it does, but I honestly don't want to do that. But now I can finally get this reward. I could have probably done it sooner, but I really wanted to do it for today's stream, so. Feels good. Feels good. So, I'll probably save that for next Stygian Onslaught instead of using it, since I can immediately get 3 guaranteed crit rolls on a goblin. That sounds pretty exciting for me. So, I'm going to do that. And now I can actually look at this bullshit. You know something's wrong with the devs when they created this, man. Like, yeah, an artificial reward, but at that point, I would have just preferred no reward than seeing how much money you have to spend just to get this. Because people that have this level of investment can't even get this. They just can't. It's not possible. You have to have specific characters and maybe specific constellations of those characters to have a chance to clear this, which that really does need to change. Those are the 5-star skins. There's the 4-star. I wish that these weren't just, something you can only get once and then you have to get it again. I assume that it's going to be the same reward skins, so you have to do it the next time STYGIAN ONSLAUGHT comes back, but the 4-star skins don't really look that cool. I mean, I guess the crowd one looks cool, but the gym one looks cool too, but most of them don't look that cool, especially since it looks like it's tuned to a specific element, so it's not even that great of a skin either. Obviously, you can look at all the other ones. The Claymore looks sick. The Polearm is just not my cup of tea. It looks cool. I don't really like the callus design. And the bow design's like a hit or miss. Like, I kind of like it, but I also kind of don't. Because, like, certain elements, it looks cooler. Like the Cry one, I just like that hint of blue. And then, I guess I like this one because it just reminds me of like a golden type of color. But if you are only able to use it for a specific element, then it makes the skin automatically a lot worse if you can't just use any elemental one on a different elemental character. That's just me. But yeah, I, I, I wonder if they're going to try to balance this in the future because it really is way too unstably balanced in its current state for all levels of investment. It's like not even just normal players, it's also like people that have spent a lot of money on this. Obviously, you don't really need to go to your way for this. You don't need this. It's just there for people to flex. So it's not really a reward, but I've already seen some of the whales already complain about this game mode. It just feels way too. It feels way too HP sponge reliant. It's not. It's really not a good thing. It really isn't. In its current state, people would prefer to have something more permanent as a reward, given how hard it is to clear. That's kind of the problem with what I've been hearing the community talk about at this point. It would be cool to attempt this, but unless level 100 becomes a thing in the future, I don't think it's even like doable without Season 5 stars. But it's fine. It's crazy I cleared that as easy as I did that time around. I wonder what I did different. Maybe it was just my rotation that I got better with, but I don't even have a C6 Chevreuse. If I had a C6 Chevreuse, I'd clear this boss a lot easier. Obviously, if I had C6 Janssen, it'd be even easier, but I purposefully don't have C6 Bennett. But if I had to do something different, there is probably other types of clears I could do with the first half clear. I'm just pretty confident in my Marika for difficulty 5. As for Varessa, it's easier for me to clear with her than Kanich, and it's really jarring how bad it is. Probably won't be able to say the same for like the dire difficulty that people have been doing. I don't know if I feel like putting myself through that headache though. A part of me is tempted to try dire difficulty with my Skirk, but I I've seen people play it and it's like pretty sure I can't clear it. I've already seen like someone be able to clear it with a C0 Skirk, but it was with like C2 5 stars and a C6 Freyna. Doesn't really feel like a C0 Skirk angle. That's just me. Maybe one day I can get a better clear on this whenever I am able to pull Eonson again, but Eonson might be tied to Varessa, so that'll be interesting, which I don't mind getting cons of Varessa if I do. Chevrolet's gonna be the biggest offender because whenever she comes back, I'm gonna be very tempted to pull her because I need that last constellation, bro. I really need it and want it. I really wanted it when I pulled on the binner and couldn't get it. This team, I feel like the Topa team is so cringe because, like, while yeah, I cleared it easily, I find it very jarring how you need a cryo character to deal with the little Topos when the main mechanic of this boss is that he's just Hydro infused. So Vaporize can be good, but Denjo would also be good. Denjo can work against this boss, but it feels like the higher you get to like this or dire difficulty, I don't think it's really possible to do it with Denjo very easily. Like you have to have good investment and good rotation, which I was tempted to try Alhaitham in here. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to do that because I still feel like, my Denjo team can probably clear in this. I have that feeling I can. The only reason why I don't want to do it is because it's going to be a weirdly scuffed team because I can't like buff my Alhaitham with Freyna, and Freyna's stuck down here, so I'd have to do like Alhaitham, Nahida, Fischl, and then probably last up in Cooking, just spam Hyperboom off of his body, which is fine. It's still Hyperboom. It just kind of irks me because I don't know how that team's gonna do. I am curious to test my account on that for Fearless though. Can't say the same for the rest of the team though. I'm lucky to have C2 Yonson. I wonder how I would have done with C0 Yonson. So that's my battle review. I thought I could check it here. I can't check it. I have to check it somewhere else then, I guess. Did I run through my stuff? Or can I just do another clear with Skirk? I'm thinking about doing this, so what is this? Huh, that icon was not there before in the bottom corner for the up arrow. I didn't even know the luck saying showed up like that. Sorry about them, I can condense, so... At least we got an artifact out today. I'm pretty satisfied with today and how things turned out. There's something that is still bugging me though, with this game mode really needs to answer for, but it is what it is. How did everyone else do though? Oh right, here. Oh, oh he didn't get the full rewards, I can tell. How many tokens have been granted eminence, with 10 of them currently being exalted to eminence? What is that? Yeah, he couldn't get the 5-star reward, which is still pretty cringe, by the way. I feel like having like this level of investment he has. I mean, it's sad to see that he got as far as he did. But it's crazy that you have to get 60 seconds and below for all 3 bosses if you want to get like the 5-star skin, weapon skin. I don't really like that. And that Milani team must have been highly skilled gameplay, to be honest. It's only got 311 seconds. It's not too bad. I feel like I could have probably gotten a better, faster clear, but yeah. The second count's all the way down here. This account did struggle, but there's difficulty 4. Yeah, I can't do difficulty 5. Risley does 0 damage on my second account, which is pretty fucked up. I could probably do better if I get Skirk on there. I haven't done my wishes. I'm waiting till monthly Paimon reset. Imaginary Theater. I may or may not stream doing all that on my second account. I don't know yet. A part of me kind of wants to, because I just want to like show the fruits of my labor and, you know, maybe I get nothing out of it, but it'd be cool if I get Dolly on there because I don't have Dolly on my main account. There's another reason to show the wishes, I guess. I feel like if I was able to do um, difficulty 5, I feel like this team with Clarand is pretty okay. This team, I don't even want to talk about this. I had just recently built that Rosario on my second account. And yeah, that's what she looks like. Pretty painful. I think I just recently rerolled with a Feather 4 Cloran though, but it's not showing it because I rerolled this one yesterday. I guess I'll actually reset later because I haven't actually farmed on there yet today. But yeah, it's her build. Oh, wrong button again. Here. Did I even show this? I still need a better build for Arlecchino, which sucks. Because, like, nothing is beating the soft piece. If I can get a gun of Goblet, then I can actually do that. I'll have to figure that out in the future. This one is a doozy, though. This this Risley does no damage. He feels pretty bad. I get the buzz. Yeah, this could be a repeat offender right here. And this. Yeah. I feel like this build on Skirk will be so much better. Because this is with C1 Escafia. I keep remembering that. This is with a C1 Escafia on this account. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end up suffering with difficulty 5 because I wonder. I don't think I can clear it. Arlecchino feels painful to play. Graham felt pretty good to play though. Even though I still prefer Veressa, but it felt pretty good to play. 6 Shivers on this account as well. The funny part is, there is another thing I forgot to mention. There was also the fact that I haven't bothered to try Pyro Traveler with Moika, but Pyro Traveler is actually pretty good with her against the Topa. It makes me want to do that, but I don't know. It'd be a weird team. Did get close to my friends clear though. Jessica. I'm pretty happy about that. How much time is left on that other event? Okay, I know it's gonna disappear soon. Okay, another full week. Is that when this banner ends? Yeah, it's about when this banner ends. Okay. Yeah, it'd be cool if I could actually get a 5-star for this. Even though I'm probably not gonna get anything. But it'd be cool if I could. What is the pity actually? I don't even think the pity is that far above 10 if it is even at 10. 5, 10. Oh, it's 11. I don't think I'm gonna even try for it because I don't have the wishes. If I could, I definitely would try for this. Even though this weapon does give me PTSD, when I think I was playing for a different weapon, I ended up getting this. I'll show his first banner. Okay. I kind of call perilous challenge normal challenge. I want to retry this. Thought Rosaria and use Kaya. And again, my Kaya is pretty good build. Emblem, DPS, C6, crowned, yeah. I'll retry it. I'm curious how Kaya will actually do against this boss. I wonder if having him on a DPS build is a good idea though. So, more than one reason to try this. This is on Fearless as well, that we're trying this.
A dash of
Dodge this!
I guess I'll do this now.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
Let my name echo in song! Off to the breather! Boost on the loose!
Mine to wield.
This might actually be faster.
Time to shine! Strike a punch!
This one will be frozen.
A little move boost! Can it go back? Nice!
This might actually be faster. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's crazy. Check. This team is faster. What? Kaya, you're actually insane. I gotta give you the benefit of the doubt, bro.
A burst of flavor!
I like it. Mine to wield.
I gotta give you the benefit of the doubt, bro. That's kind of insane. I was not expecting Kaya to do that much more than Rosaria. Wow. Okay. My Kaya is built for damage too. He wasn't on like a support build, so it seems as if doing like a damage oriented build is just really much better at that point of investment. I was not expecting to clear it that much faster though. That is actually crazy to me. No, I'm not gonna do that. Tempting though. Oh wait, can you actually change it here? You can change it here? What? I wish I knew that sooner. I wish I knew that sooner on my second account. I didn't notice that before. Okay. Very nice. Um what else is there to show? I honestly thought I struggled a bit more. Skirk, for my account, is obviously pretty strong for the C0 investment that she has, but I was not expecting her to feel this much stronger. Especially Kaya, I was actually really surprised. That's not even his best build variant either. I mean, Embo is one of his better build variants, but I definitely have a better one where I can give his a little bit more damage. Thanks to this specific team comp, I could probably squeeze out a little bit more damage out of him if I really want to. I kind of want to try this again though. It's Moika again. That is crazy to me that he did that much damage. Hold on. If I tried... Mm, these are pieces that really do need to be reshaped. Like this one, I kind of want to just because ER on it and it's not rolled into it. This it's crazy to think that this is the circuit that he's running and he's doing that well. Cause like that's for his melt build. That's why he has that on. Do need a better damage circle from this set. It's definitely worth crafting one, but is this really better? They relatively feel about the same. It's like, yeah, it squeezes out a little bit more, but my main reason for not wanting to change is just because I don't want to have to change this again. Not because I like this character, but because we're going to end up trying for echoes in a few days. So that's going to be fun. I heard it was stupidly difficult for some reason. Well, I'll see about that. Let me try this again. Let's try to optimize the rotation a bit more, because if I try hard a little bit more, I probably could squeeze out a little bit more. But let's see. I'm still really surprised how well she does it here. Let's try this first, though.
Cool it. Ha. Ha.
Getting interesting. Mine to wield.
A dash of frosting.
Well, that failed. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
Annihilate. Ha. Mine to wield.
Charge attack. Do.
Off to the freeze.
Cool it.
Let the world fly.
This one will be frozen in time. Freeze.
Goose on the loose.
Attack.
Time to shine.
Cool it.
A dash of frosting. It's gonna go back.
Oh, so sorry.
Extinguish.
Mine to wield.
Freeze.
That sounds like the
Off to the
there.
freezer. Goose on the
I
loose.
think I know why, though.
Strike a pose. Let lightning echo.
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
Well, I kind of know why that was a worse of clear. Because that one rotation mistake earlier. I still think I can do better, though. With just, like, this team's build and whatnot. I just need to make sure I use Freedom's Burst at the right timing. Maybe I don't use Skirk's skill in the beginning.
Dodge this.
A dash of frosting. Extinguish.
Just go straight into this. I shouldn't have done that.
Let the world collide.
This one will be frozen in time.
A burst of flavor.
Mine to wield.
Strike 'em up.
Dodge this.
Let
do, 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 do. I did that.
At first, the flavor. A little of
This one will be frozen.
Might wield.
Wait a second. That was an that 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 was I did say I could probably clear this faster with the same team. Could I clear it a little bit faster than that? I don't know. I feel like I could shave off another 3 seconds. That's just the feeling I got. But um hmm. This current team, it makes me wonder if I don't know. I kind of want to try it, but I kind of don't want to. But I low-key want to see how dire difficulty is. I want to at least see how this team performs in dire difficulty. I'm curious enough to check that. Then I think that's where I'll end in. As you can tell, I've gotten better at rotating Skirk at least. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I heard not doing a Scarface burst is probably better to do. What I'm more worried about is like after he goes through his mechanics, how will the Skirk team actually perform is a little bit worrisome.
Dodge this.
off to the freezer. Annihilate. Time to shine.
I'll still try it anyways, full thing.
A little of
Frostbite.
Mine to wield.
Freeze.
off to the freezer.
Oh, so sorry.
Let the world fly. At first, the flavor.
Yeah, I'm definitely not cleaning this.
Mine to wield.
Definitely not clear long. Alright, C R5 is struggling to clear at the time. I guess it makes sense.
Time to shine.
Dodge this.
Adaptive.
Frostbite.
Bears on the loose.
I gotta get
Getting interesting.
Shower me with.
Cool it.
Let the world fly.
This one will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
Mine to wield.
the team definitely could probably optimize the clear better, but
The pinnacle of excellence.
I did better than I thought I would, to be honest.
Oh, so sorry.
Strike a pop. Sorry.
To be honest, I did better than I thought I was gonna do. I didn't think I was gonna even reach halfway. So, I guess there's that. Can't say the same for the other one. This is definitely not clearable for this account. This one would be interesting, but as far as I've seen someone actually clear with C0 everything, can't say my account's good enough for that. But yeah. Well, I think that's good enough. Kind of quite satisfied with just being able to get everything except for like the other stuff for like dire difficulty. Maybe I'd try it in the future if I actually start getting C2 this and that, but while I do feel the incentive for the characters I like to play, can't really say the same for other people. We'll just have to see how this game pans out because in its current state it really is unstable. Okay, originally, or what I'm thinking I'm gonna do for like the next Stygian Onslaught, when I get to like a point where I've cleared everything, I'll probably only do like 3 extra days of streams farming this or something. I don't know if I want to show myself farming this every time, but I'll probably end up replaying Fearless every time just to get the rewards. I mean, got to stream tomorrow for Reset Vibes. We got to stream Tuesday for Imagining Theater. But while this outbreak period ends next Friday, I don't really have an incentive to keep streaming Genshin until something else appears. So, I don't know. Feel kind of like iffy about it. But I'm liking my Skirk. Wonder if I get even closer if I, were to crown her talents, but this boss was not nice to me, man. The boss just barely drops this resource. At least on my second account, I could brute force how many of them I can get, but not on this account because I don't farm that many bosses, weekly bosses. Maybe that can change in the future, but I don't know. I kind of want to wait to do Abyss because I might want to do one more clear on that. Thanks to my rotations, I kind of want to try 2 things though, and that is 2 different Natlan local legends. Is that the right one? No, it's not. I want to try this guy again with the rotation that I discovered just trying to figure out how to play her. Feels like after you do the first
Nice.
few hit combos.
I like the rain.
Oh wow, hit raining is actually very interesting. Once I do like the first combo where I just do her no attack combo, then I use her skill, then I do a combo 2 more times, then I charge attack to pick up the void rifts, and then no attack until her duration ends, which is usually 2 more times after it seems like. Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Off to the breather. A burst of sleep.
Quietly. Things are about to get dicey.
Ha.
Mine to wield. Getting in.
Shower me with... Gotcha. Adaptive frosting.
Pretty good.
Someone else.
Oh, damn. I was gonna heal her. And then I let her die. That's my fault. Well, we did pretty good against it. Alright, death animation. Death animation must go through first. Still did pretty good against it.
The sun feels almost as hot as those studio lights I'm in front of all the time. Good thing there can only be one sun.
Have I ever heard this voice line? I don't feel like I have. I can almost one-cycle bronze. Like, I'm pretty sure my Skirk is almost strong enough to do that. I just don't know what's the best rotation in the beginning. Assuming having max amount of this, I'd say doing her burst rotation in the beginning and then just constantly freezing a boss with no attacks after would be interesting, but I don't know if that's better. Well, I did pretty good against that boss. There is another local legend I want to fight. It goes over here. We're getting close to the point. Oh, right. I forgot to mention that. I guess I would have eventually came across talking about it as we get close to the 5.8 special program. I haven't fought or experienced most of the local legends in that land, purposefully trying to avoid anything to spoil me on it. I decided I'm not going to, oh wait, that's the right local legend I want to go to? That's not the local legend, that's, yeah, not this one. Where the heck was it at again? Trying to look for a specific one, but I forgot which waypoint gave me that one. I guess I did target on the map somewhere. Oh, not that one. This one. That one. Yes, that one. Okay, well, this one. I'll definitely do a stream fighting every local legend. It might end up being like a two-part stream though, fighting them all, and then going for extra achievements after. Except for, except for this one. Except for this one, because the last achievement, or is it the second to last? I don't even care. You have to literally kill this boss before he gets his bar up, or he ends up being enraged and putting up his shield, and you don't want the shield up because that's the achievement. You have to kill him before you get the shield up, which is impossible without a certain level of investment. Still don't like that boss. I like how peaceful this local legend is until I beat its ass. Even though I don't really like the boss's mechanics, because Skirk still does have some survivability problem, but
Time to shine! The pinnacle of excellence!
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's up. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Power. Yeah. Ha.
Wasn't expecting this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Showing you this!
Busted.
okay. Can you?
Here comes the catch.
Let the world collide! There's on the loose!
How did I knock it into the air, bro?
A little moose boost!
I don't know if I want to kill it, but killing it in almost 2 rotations is about the same as my Mawika. I was saying. So did that. I cleared almost as fast with Mawika, so kind of checks out. That being said, I don't think I actually refought that boss with my crowned Mawika. Wonder if I should actually try it or not, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Pretty satisfied with today. Probably a little bit too much though. It makes me low-key want to retry it with Ganyu. I've seen like someone be able to clear the Fearless difficulty 5 with Ganyu, which I struggle like hell to do. But I know one of the problems why I couldn't clear, and that had to do with the fact that my rotations, I ended up resetting the burst animation for Ganyu every time, so I'm just wasting a lot of time. And I know I could probably do better, but I just don't know. I don't know if I want to. I gotta say, I really am gonna like playing Skirk a lot, I'm sure, over time. It just sucks how much effort they get. I almost killed the guy. I'm gonna give him burst back. So I'm gonna go here and do this. And then go back to Natlin. Well, for what it's worth, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just chill stream. Got some progress done today. Yeah, I can't get this freaking feather on my second account, this Dust of Enlightenment, but guess it's just something I have to accept. Look forward to the next Abyss cycle, because surely it won't shield Cryo for a third time in a row, will it? Just like how it's shielding Cryo for Imaginary Theater. If you didn't see the community post, Imaginary Theater is going to be Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, which I think is the first time Theater has actually introduced Cryo with the Vaporize reaction involved with it. So it's going to be a pretty fun Imaginary Theater, I'm sure. It's just the most fun Imaginary Theater is definitely the Rhyme Grass one. But I'm gonna have to go hard on this next Imaginary Theater just to not just be able to play Skirk, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to shield her in there. But I look forward to seeing how well Skirk does with other options in Imaginary Theater without a Skaffic. I'm pretty sure she should be fine. My biggest problem will depend on the enemy though. Some elite mobs are pretty annoying to deal with, which, I mean, I've already showed it already, like, Skirk can, die, because she can't freeze the boss indefinitely or for a longer duration. Like the local legend, they just shave off the freeze and then she getting hit, because she doesn't have any good options for off-field healing. In the Scoffade, not the greatest for it either, but she's good still, so it is what it is. But I digress. Pyro Hydro Cryo for his next Imaginary Theater is going to be pretty interesting. Gonna definitely be Seat Lolly Stonks, because I'm pretty sure Seat Lolly gonna rerun next patch, so yeah. That tempts me to get her on my second account. I don't know if I want that though. As for this is gonna reset just before the patch ends, so I'm pretty sure we'll get a bit of an idea what happens next time.
Where do we come from? Merciless.
And when I use her skills, her whole body just like shines, like really bright. Here I thought it was just because her skin looked pale, but I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sad for today. Wait, where's her friendship? 3. Once her friendship is formed, definitely look at her voice lines again. Should be able to get that in before this daily grind is over, so I'll get to show that at least. I don't know when I'll farm this again. Right now, all depends on if the weekly boss gives another talent. Talent upgrade for the actual boss fights for this. I wonder how fast Skirk will actually clear. Should I actually try it with her right now? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll fight that boss tomorrow. Okay, I wish that there was something else worth showing, but I guess I could show it here, because I'm pretty sure it's in here. Because the feather didn't show up in Stygian Onslaught, but I do have it on her right now. Did reroll it, it turned into this, which is slightly what I wanted, but it's still not good enough. Surprisingly. I tried very hard to make my Chelsea pretty good on this account, and she still doesn't feel the strongest, but she feels a lot better now. But I wanted to show this. I rerolled this when the patch came out. Pretty sure I talked about that before as well. Scarface is not really better built on this account compared to my main, but chassis one. Is there anything else? Don't think there was anything else I need to show. I think so. You know, Tainari, or as it built is, looks just like Skirk's. Or as it built looked like Skirk's. Yeah. It only looks like this because of this weapon, though. Yeah, I guess it's the same for Skirk as well. Yeah. I like how the period exchange works, so I could just come back here right away. Damn, it's always those, but like, I have a really good one, bro. You know, I'm gonna reroll one more time. One more time. Well, I give up on that. Alright, enough delaying. I will see you guys for reset vibes, but if you are able to, around 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have a stream on another game. I say around there because I won't be able to immediately start streaming around 3 in the morning. At 3 a.m., I had to prepare the thumbnail, and then I'll be able to stream. So it might be realistically closer to 3:30 or 3:20, something like that. If you're even able to stay tuned for it, but it's gonna be a long stream late tonight, so yeah. With that, I'll bid my farewell. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.